Welcome back to the Big Catch Tournament Expert Division weekend round, hole number 8. Here we're going to be setting up for a Guardian backspin shot. We're using a luminary type ball on the drive. It's a full OP shot, but I think this is going to give us our best opportunity at a drop given the wind and the hole. So, one thing we're going to need to do is adjust our drive before we add spins. The adjustment for the drive is P3 plus 10% max. We're going to stretch out to max extension and split the little pad there like you've seen. So just stretch it all the way out to max. Eyeball center of the pad, release, then adjust. When you adjust, pay attention to what you're pulling into, okay? What I mean by that is if you pull down below the plus 30, you're going to use 1.8 topspin. It's always 2 right spin, and the top spin is the only thing that's going to vary on the drive, and that's to make up for the different wind angles that we see here on the drive. So if you pull down below the plus 30, you'll use 1.8 topspin, 2 right spin. If you pull and you stay at the plus 30 up to a half a ring of OP, then you're going to use 2.3 topspin. So anything at the plus 30 all the way up to a half a ring of OP, you'll use 2.3 topspin, 2 right spin. You pull between a half a ring and 1 ring of OP, then you use 2.6 topspin. If you pull anything 1 ring or above of overpower, then you'll use 3 topspin. Right? Always 2 right spin. The only thing that changes on the drive is the amount of topspin, and that's due to the different wind angles that they've given us on this hole. 1.8 topspin if you pull below the plus 30, 2.3 if you pull between the 30 and 1/2 a ring OP, 2.6 topspin if you pull between a half a ring and 1 ring, and then 3.0 topspin if you pull 1 ring or above overpower. The Guardian, and it's a full overpower shot. Curl as shown, so you're going to have full overpower with the left side of your ball touching the inside of the shot circle. And this is single great proof, but it can be dangerous if you hit a bad great right. Even if you do clip the rough and roll out, still a chance to drop it. And even if you, by some chance, roll long or stay in the rough, you can still reach, right? So don't worry, it's a safe drive. The approach is going to count rings for men with your Guardian. It's always max backspin, no side spin. The adjustment is P4 plus 5% at slider, counting rings from men. So we're going to count rings for men and set the second bounce. So we're always setting in the same spot. And I'll take a picture here and zoom in. So set your spin, max backspin only, no side spin. Bring your club down to men. Count rings for men until the second bounce is tucked into the top corner of this square. This is the square, right? Just right of the hole. You want the second bounce to be tucked into that corner, just like you see there. The only way that's going to change is if you clip the rough or you get a short rollout, anything less than probably 375. You'll shift right so that the left side of the ball guide is touching this line that is 2 lines right of the pin. So you'll basically shift 1 ball guide width to the right if you clip the rough, or if you get a short rollout less than 375. And that's to make up for the increased wind push for the higher distance you are in your club, okay? Always max backspin only. D4 plus 5% at slider. Count rings for men. Rings for men with a guardian. One ring is 2%. Two is 5. 3 is 7%. 4 rings is 10%. 5 is 12. 6 is 15. 7 is 17. 8 is 20. 9 rings for men is 22%. 10 rings for men is 25. 11 is 27. 12 is 30. 13 is 32. 14 is 35. 15, 38. 16 is 40. 17, 43. 18 is 46. 19, 48. And 20 rings for men is 50% slider. All right, I've not had to count any more than that. But if you do have to count more than that, you'll have to either estimate or get a slider chart to determine your exact slider. And I'll just tell you this, if you are shorter than 20 rings away from men when you're set up, then you're going to want to shift that ball guide even further to the right, right? Because you're going to be much higher in club. You're going to get a lot more wind push. So I haven't had that issue, but if it happens, just remember to shift it at least another ball guide width to the right if you're playing anything above 50% slider. Really good opportunity here. Make sure you count your rings correctly, set your spins, put that second bounce in the right place, pull straight, hit perfect. You have a great chance at a drop here. Good luck. I hope you get the drop, and we'll see you on the next hole.